my name is Karminder Singh, and we have our topic is strategic issues stemming from business intelligence and big data. And these are my teammates. And in the next slide, this is the introduction of our report that we have made. Like big data handles the large amount of data produced from applications like online sources, transaction, and other online web applications. Business sector face strategic issues for business intelligence and analytics. Like this report describes the strategic issues in incorporating business intelligence and analytics, like in within the education sector. In the next slide, these are the report objectives that we have discovered, to investigate the strategic issues regarding BI&A and the big data in education sector. The knowledge and experience should be considered within the education sector, like to investigate and to investigate and implementation issues and some strategic implementations. Critical insights of the topic such as limitations, feasibility, benefits, and applicability, etc. in educations. On the next slide, these are the strategic issues that the business analytics have faced. Like the first main strategic issue is that like a transparency and privacy. These are the main concerns that most of the companies faced. And the second most is like the technical issues that companies have faced to recover their uh, issues. And data storage, interoperability, and processing issues are also the main functions of the big data analytics. And now my other teammate will continue from the next slide.
Hey, this is Chaudhry Fayez, and thanks, Karminder. My topic is the conception and diversity of BA and big data. So, as technology changes, the organization work is not according to the effective move inside the organizational change. If we focus on the predictive analytics and business intelligence and analytics, the proper solution is not obtained because of diversity and inclusion. So the identity and other related characteristics are identified and provide significance and error-free. To fulfill the retention inside the higher education sector, the big data and data-driven strategy provide the competitive edge for registering the students and providing an effective way of learning. The main problem arises from diversity of the big data privacy, security, and accuracy. The study is focused on the identifying the cultural ethnic differences that are theoretical and provide the significance to control all the aspects. So the data models are essential to create and analyze. The next one is ontological and epistemological issues. So unfluctuating as the epistemologies of big data and business intelligence and analytics, data-driven discipline and empiricism exist recognized to transform the way to inquiry engaged in the natural life, physical science, and engineering and physical sciences. The course in the community sciences and civilization is future. There is a limited number of educationists and educational professions who use the epistemologies as their educational science. The epistemology and methods are controlled and provide that some of the educationalists do not oppose the big data and business intelligence and analytics, but they use analytical methodology to fulfill the knowledge-based based jobs in their respective areas. The perspective and other related methodologies are provided based on the interactive knowledge gained from the respective things. Now coming to the transparency, privacy, and ethical concerns. Ethical problems are associated with the increasing amount of data, scope, the velocity of data production, flexibility, variety, indexing, property, resolution, and scalability. Privacy and transparency are required to validate and provide significantly handle all data requirements. Although the security and privacy concern is attached, the concept is never been changed. The authorization procedure adopted by the organization provides practical and easy to use interaction for the resource handling capabilities. Private information that deals with the institutional eligibility to handle such massive and significant data information management. From here, my next team member will continue.
Hello, my name is Mohammed Abdul Zubair, student ID 30357135. I'm going to explain you guys what are the prospects and challenges with big data and business intelligence and analytics. So these are only a limited number of educational sectors that provides the use of the data through analytics. The educational institution must provide, compensate, and provide the data relevancy to enhance such a distinctive platform for effective data analytics. Now, the professional environment should require a sophisticated and effective environment to handle and capture these required sources. The data is very enormous. Some of them do not have access to BI&A and data tools to compensate for the big data analytics field. And now, moving on to the next slide, development and technical issues of BI&A and big data analysis. Now, the security gap and other security related issues can also be identified and investigated from the unreliable data. Some of the development institutions marked it as undeniable sources and provide inaccurate information management about these sources. Now, the final recommendation required an effective, reliable, and easy to use communication platforms to administrate these changes and discover the models and provide a reliable platform for effective communication within the environment. Moving on to the next slide, lack of knowledge and skilled experts. So basically, the lack of expert leads us towards unprofessional or non-professional works and ethics, and we did not benefit from BI&A and big data. According to a study, there are 46% of people who are working under BI&A and big data, which does not have relevant skills and relevant knowledge to update and provide effective platform communication, but they still do work so. Extract, clean, investigate, adopt, and visualize the data is a skill that now only uploads the BI tools data. If skills person do not handle the data, the BI&A and is so efficient and on big data. Skilled professionals are required to investigate and provide effective resource management for control manners. Now the
Hello,
next slides are going to be explained by my other friend.
hello. I am Fasahat Mannan Mohammed with the student ID 303777107. I'm going to speak on the topic of data storage, interoperability, and process issues. All the data is massive and it is not easy to handle, store, and process. Data cleaning, storage, and integration are also issues which are raised when such vast amount of data is produced. Moreover, beyond the data quality, the standards which are used inside business intelligence and analytics and big data are applicable or not according to practical and reasonable rates. All the indicators and other required resources are utilized and significantly handled the data with required resources. Moving on to the next slide. Here are the recommendations. With the implementation of business intelligence and analytics and big data, organizations and institutions get benefit from modern day digital innovations. The knowledge which is obtained through the BI&A and big data provides effective and accurate measures for the organizations and institutions. Computing power, human capital, and monetary asset must comprehend the required resources and significantly control all the primary operations. The BI&A provide the maximum empowerment and utilization of resources for efficient planning. The business strategies and business implementations are focusing on different sectors with the specified implementation plan. Moving on to the next slide, we have the conclusion. In the conclusion, we would like to say that BI and A and big data are evolving nowadays for the companies, especially in the education field, to get beneficial knowledge. The lack of knowledge about the construction of BI and A and big data, use of traditional education systems, lack of security and privacy are big concerns and issues for implementations of BI and A and big data. The confidentiality of educational data is one of the leading causes that improvise the implementations of big data analytics. There is a significant prerequisite for academics and researchers to recognize the universal view of premeditated problems, prospects, and experimentations that come from BI and A. And in the next slide, we would show the references used in the PowerPoint. So this is the end of our presentation. Thank you.